All right, let's get to it, man. Let me see what color they got on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Brandon Gaudin alongside the one and only Charles Davis. And CD, lots of compelling storylines in a game like this. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
And I'm glad you brought up the numbers because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation of who they are.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Cohen gets it again on second. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea Slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Well, a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Now Murphy on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
They've created a nice sustained drive off the plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Murphy. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this one in for a close touchdown. Blake Bortles from 10 yards out. And the Colts will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. See, the drive there took 6 plays, and the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. To throw again, Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down, Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Back to throw again. Gets this to his running back, Torrey Cohen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Again, he'll drop the throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. It's 3rd and 27. They think
their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities.
What is he doing, bro? He just...
Here, you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 40. Territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Ready. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before they could get much out of it.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 36. They'll look to to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it.
Let's go. Good D.
Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Colts are going to take over with the football. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could
that's first down. They be on,
Yeah,
bro.
they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Murphy now on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And
Let's go, man.
Catch is made. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
Both of
At the
them
same
got
time,
knocked
you're wondering,
down.
how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Daniels.
Let's go, man. They can't do nothing, bro. He's locking everything up.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Yeah, let's go, man. They can't do nothing.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Murphy throwing on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. Murphy. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here's Murphy on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw. Murphy. Wide open receiver, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
Easy, man. Easy.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Juwan Winfrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Daniels. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first and 10, Daniels trying to lay one up deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, then. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
A second down pass play there.
Yeah, if I ain't picking, you ain't catching.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he's
Y'all
taken
getting the
down
field goal. I ain't getting
inside
in
the
the
30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is indeed good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you... No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Hey, hey.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard.
You play college on Madden 23.
So you gotta download it.
A little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. 47 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence.
You on PS5?
They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence?
I'll probably do a video on how to download it, and then I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. Make sure you sub to my channel, and I'm gonna post it.
I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
I'm gonna make a video on it. I'm gonna post it. I was gonna try to send it to on you on PS5, but I'm gonna post it on my YouTube.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun.
Already locked and appreciate them.
I bet I got you.
Ever seen one really run for it on short yardage? So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. To throw is Murphy. To throw on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
They really could have picked that out. They really could have picked that.
From 6 yards away. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dissect the secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, is that team
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Well, they can't do nothing, bro. We on their ass.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 to 19-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. The Broncos send out
You're locking their ass up.
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over first and 10. Indy set to go on offense once more. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed
I hate when
down,
they fall down. I hate
they're
that. I swear I
operating
do.
at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Welcome back live to Orlando.
Oh, I'm going to tell y'all now, on this college, some teams have their uniform and some teams don't. And some have their stadium, some don't.
2nd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun. Murphy. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards.
Even with the big lead,
Yeah, bro, I forgot to tell you that, yeah. Only teams that got their uniforms is LSU, Texas, Oklahoma, Michigan. There's a couple of them. I forgot the names.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Colts on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Murphy. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to throw on second down. Daniels firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Throwing on first down. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No no points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Let's go. They can't do nothing, bro. You locking their ass up.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down,
that's how you play defense.
Soaking a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
There you go. Knock that shit out. Let's go.
And they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. Robinson up the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now Murphy on third down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
I don't even think he can kick that far.
But it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Murphy now throwing on fourth down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up.
They got a free touchdown. That's their last TD.
And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Murphy looking to throw on second down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And
that's on me.
on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Murphy. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it here just
That's my
past
first
the
pick.
25. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets. But oftentimes, your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Wide open receiver.
Why is he open?
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 26. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That nigga wide open.
A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now my defense want to give
Extra
up on
point attempt to come here. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
All right, y'all ain't getting the ball.
2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to... And he's got his...
Let's go. Stop playing me, man.
Touchdown. Blake Bortles with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st down, Daniels. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now the throw on.
Let's go. Good D.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Forced out to his left.
You locking everything up. Let's go.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right side.
Let's go, bro. 1 play.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them is going via his arm,
0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's at cruise control right now, and so is his team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go and find out where the game was really lost.
I'm good. What about you?
So it's a win here for the Colts, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, that was a masterclass in quarterback play, wasn't it? 5 touchdown passes. You talk about the rapport he had with his receivers. It's like a conductor leading a symphony.
Already, what you up to?
LM game.
You on the game?
Yeah.
Already.
Fortnite LM play.
Oh, okay.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Colts and the Bucks, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming
Vlog school today meet.
Oh, yeah.
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie cornerback. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
One videos vlog.
Off the play fake. Murphy. And he finds a man with a
crossing. Let's go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And good space to operate.
Yeah, I won my first game. This is my second. This might be my last game right here.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Off play action. Murphy. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I'm going to make this video how to get college football on Madden.
First-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Robinson will score.
Let's get it.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, somebody want to know how to play college football on Madden, so this is going to be my last game. I'm going to make a video on how to get college on Madden.
Lugging the ball happy? Of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Stick it in the end zone on a running play.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL.
Like Ps5
Yeah, I'm on Ps5.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second and 5.
Let's go. Let's go. He's locking everything up.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We'll see what they have drawn up here.
12
yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down.
Oh, I got mine for the low.
A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 41. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was... This is
That's mine. Let go. Yeah, I try to spin. They won't even let me spin for nothing.
At their own 37-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate.
tomorrow Ps5 LM.
Of course they would.
Oh, okay.
They're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
He's got Thompson here, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4.
Money 67
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new
67.
That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
7 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there.
You ain't got enough for this, man.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
https://m.twitch.tv/GOGOJUNE_GAMING.
Operating from the gun, Murphy.
Dang, that's on me. I thought it was the wrong person. I don't even think he can kick this for. I really do.
Give him nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And this one is
yeah, them niggas suck. We can't kick.
And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
They had a chance here to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores, but it doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As the offense comes out,
yeah, I got one.
Remember, they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended.
https://www.facebook.com/GOGOJUNE28.
Some play calls at work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away.
TikTok is Willie City Jr.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Up the middle they go. Broussard. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On the give, here's Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Screen Little Debbie Howe.
The 38.
Yeah, they're Walmart.
Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage.
The Honey Bun and the Nutty Boy, the best one.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They like $2.
He's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw Charles
Like I'm gonna
the
blow them out
strength
too.
of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete.
Go.
From the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
All right.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And some room to roam now. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Reed. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And
Let's
down
go,
he goes.
man.
Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Favorite songs you.
And his kick
I listen
is
to
good.
rap.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
I was brought up on old school
After
music.
that kick, so 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2
favorite song.
second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go, man. That's a dot.
A timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Now back to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. They'll try the left side. Broussard. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost.
Oh yeah, man. Let's go, bro. Let's go. It's over with.
10, 5,
it's over
and
with.
they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On first down, Broussard. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught.
I ain't got to try to pick that out. That's on me. That's on me.
Tampa Bay. A big play there. 60 Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
This nigga fumbled the damn ball.
So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering, because there's so many ways to try and counteract it.
Now the ball comes loose.
In my ball,
a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
That made me fumble. I made y'all call for it.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now this throw caught left side. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thompson. This duo locked in.
But they can't stop my offense. My offense on fire.
First down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws
back-to-back first down.
Because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
See, another fair down. They can't stop.
What's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
And that's a rookie
First and
quarterback.
goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Murphy. From the gun, he'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown.
That's a dive, bro. They could have picked that out, really.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown.
That rookie quarterback on fire.
And the Colts have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Second and 1. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball.
Yeah, we locking everything up. Let's go.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be.
I ain't brought y'all to get there. This fat ass slow as hell.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barker. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Broussard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On the run, it's Robinson. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Looking to throw. Murphy. Oh, he's got it. And now look at this. Big game.
That's my fault for so good. That's what I get for so good. That's on me.
The return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
That's what I get.
Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 5 yards remain on second down. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. And this is touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over
they
yet.
They just going all fast like they finna catch up. Y'all bitches is not catching up. Y'all lost this game.
The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. 35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. And that's why you have your hands team out.
That was on me. I missed it. That was not so good. That's all good.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Pass interference. Let's go.
But a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murphy eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. To throw is Murphy. To throw on 3rd down.
Let's go.
This is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the... He's got a man, complete! And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
Alright, y'all, that was my last game right there. Make sure y'all hit that like and sub button for me if you don't mind. And I appreciate everybody for stopping by too. So yeah, I'll probably be back at it again later today. Or I might stream WWE. But yeah, I'm out. Yeah.